Oh, I am so super excited to show this to you guys. This wasn't supposed to be at my door until early November. And Amazon actually emailed me and said, hey, you want a surprise? Here you go. So this is the Atari Game Station Pro by MyArcade. And it's a pretty hefty box. You can see that there's Atari 2600, 5200, 7800, Atari Arcade, and there's bonus games. So if you can read down there, I don't think you can, but it comes with quite a few games. And here is the list of the games that come with it. So, and just a reminder, this is just going to be an unboxing and impressions video. If you'd like me to go a little bit further in depth into this console, besides what I end up showing here in the video, please let me know in the comments below. So, let's unbox this thing. So here we have the box, and here is what is inside. This is a pretty nice package. Like I said, this is from MyArcade, and let's see what's in here. A gigantic manual. Yep, a pretty thick manual, which I'm not actually going to read right now. I'm just going to have fun with this. There's also a cool certificate of authenticity. Woohoo! Authentic Atari. HDMI cable. Let's check out these controllers. These are pretty cool. Just for reference, I'll probably say this again, but each controller takes 4 AA batteries. And on the top, that is the paddle, the little knob that I'm turning. There's an A button. There's a power button, a USB-C port, and a light. That's a pretty nice feeling of the MyArcade that's engraved into the side of the joystick. 2 of the same joysticks, and these things are pretty solid. These are nice. I'm really excited. And here's the game console. This is the Game Station Pro. Nothing to it. A couple of USB ports in the front. Got some vents. Nothing really on the bottom. And on the back is just the USB-C power. There's a reset button and a HDMI port. Yes, Atari finally works on HDMI, folks. And this might be a surprise. Stick around for the end of the video. All right, we got it hooked up. This is Atari's Game Station Pro by MyArcade. And here you can see the awesome joystick, RGB lights, and they actually kind of glow along with, if we can see, my HDMI cable is being not wanting to cooperate. See how they all light up? Kind of in sync. They look awesome. I love it. I'm so excited. I had to change my monitor because I didn't have sound on my original monitor. But now we have one. So this is an older monitor. I am super excited about this because I grew up with an Atari 2600. This was my first gaming console, and having a joystick on one of these is just so nostalgic and so amazing. So let's go into the featured games. You press A on here, B for back. Now, one thing that I personally am sad about is there isn't any Activision games on here. Some of my favorite Atari games are actually made by Activision. I'm sure if you've seen any of my other videos, you probably see me play River Raid way too many times. But let's go into Asteroids. But I do have a surprise for you. I don't know if anybody noticed through the unboxing, I did point out a little tiny surprise, so we'll show that off later. So stick around for the whole video. All right, let's do it. Let's play some Asteroids. All right, ready? Oh, we have to hit start. Oh, I love that noise. Oh, this is so cool. Now, I know I can play this on every retro handheld that I have ever shown on my channel, but there's just something about having a joystick and having it be on a bigger screen. You know, it's coming from a console, so it just feels a little more authentic. Just kicks that nostalgia up just a little bit. If we hit B, oh, I just moved. So on the actual joystick, we can just hit home. There's these three buttons down here: home, select, and start. Obviously start, you start the game. Select, you would select your players. And home, it takes you back to the previous menu. So then you hit the B button, and we can even, actually, let's go through. Let's see what we have here. Now, the cool thing is, you can see on the box over here, it does say that there are 200 plus games. There are some awesome, it says Atari 2600, Atari 5200, Atari 7800, and Atari Arcade. So we have some extra arcade stuff. Here we have Atari Soccer. Oh, we can even play Asteroids Deluxe, that's arcade. Go into the next menu. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, I know what I'm gonna play. This is one of my favorite games ever. If you have never ever played Centipede on an arcade system where it has the actual ball, that's what this is supposed to be mimicking, you have not lived, in my opinion. So if you have never done that, find yourself a local arcade, see if they have Centipede. I'm sure they do. There's even a couple different versions. I think MyArcade actually came out with a bigger version it's like a 3/4 arcade, it's a 3/4 size arcade system, and it has the ball, and it also has a few others like Millipede and things like that. But anyway, so yes, I know it looks like the aspect ratio is a little bit off, but hey, you know what? We're gonna play some Centipede, so let's not get angry. Oh, by the way, if nobody knows this, select mimics the coin. So see the credits that are going up? That is on any retro handheld that I've ever shown. That is on anything. That is just kind of the standard. So select, you're pretending that you're putting in a couple quarters, and then you can hit start. Oh my goodness. So I'm using the joystick, and the joystick works. And then I'm hitting the A button. Let's see, does it work with, oh, it doesn't work with the knob. Well, that's strange. That's okay. This is actually how I grew up with, it was the Atari version. It wasn't the awesome arcade version of Centipede. But I had to use the joystick and go back and forth. Ah, the 80s. How fun is that? All right, let's hit home. We're going to go back. It's got some cool retro music, some synth wave going on, so I can dig it. Oh, Circus Atari. Circus Atari is such a goofy game. Dodge 'em. I love Dodge 'em. Drag Race. Gravitar. Haunted House. I had Haunted House. Side note, the cartridge actually broke and I only had the motherboard. So I would take the motherboard chip and I would plug it into my Atari 2600, and that's how I would play Haunted House. It was really funny, but it worked. It's too bad I still don't have that chip around. There's Millipede. Missile Command, of course. We have a bunch of missile commands. Night Driver. Got all the real sports, football, soccer, basketball. Scrapyard Dog. Oh, here's the Sword Quests and Super Breakout. Oop, let's play Super Breakout. Let's see how terrible I am. Haha. I might just laugh through this whole video, so I'm terribly sorry. Oh, that's fun. Oh, okay. You do not use the joystick on this one. You use the paddle. I knew that. All right. Hit the A button and, ooh, I stink at this. Ooh, I hit it. The paddle's a little strange. Or the pretend paddle. You just have to get used to the sensitivity on it. And I believe that you can change that in the settings. I saw another video, somebody got a version of this sent to them by MyArcade, and I'm pretty sure you can change the sensitivity on the joystick or on the paddle. All right, we're gonna hit home because I could sit here and play that all day. And that's cool that it goes exactly where you were in the menu instead of going back to the front. And of course, Warlords and Yar's Revenge. So you can go down or you can go over.
Neat. All right, let's see if we can go up to... Trying to get up. So if you hit select, let's go into the settings. Oh, see, here's the aspect ratio. Let's pick 16:9. Let's see what it looks like. How goofy it looks. Oh, look, there's bezel art. That's cool. Okay, never mind. We'll do 4:3 and we'll do bezel art. Oh, look how cool this is. Let's go with the CRT TV. I don't like scan lines, but that's up to you guys if you want to do that. I'm good. I want to go up to, oh, it's just doing all. Okay, never mind. Let's play some Missile Command. Wow, look at that bezel. That's pretty cool. See, that's neat because that's something that I enjoy on retro handhelds. You can throw bezels in there, especially if we're running a Linux operating system. So this is pretty cool. All right, let's hit start. Oh, I forgot you have to hit A. I was never very good at Missile Command. Oh, cool. Cool. Only the joystick works on this, not the paddle, in case you wanted to know. Oh, we died. One of our things died. All right, we'll hit home. Okay, just to show you, I told you I had a surprise. There's an SD card slot down here that we can use. Right now I have a very tiny card in there. I think it's only an 8 gig, but I just threw a few ROMs on there just to see what it would do. So you want to select micro SD card. We're gonna hit A. And so the goofy thing is you cannot have folders. This has to have just one folder on there. I didn't even format it. It's in FAT32. Some people have said that exFAT works a little bit better for them, but it's just a plain card and the folder has a capital G, the word games, with just a capital G. And then as I was putting games on here, these are in the order that I transferred them over. So, and very interesting enough, it actually kind of messed a little bit of these up because I started with Atari 2600. So I guess it's doing it alphabetically. So I take that back. It's in alphabetical order. But you can see .NES, obviously it's NES. All right, so using the controller that it's with, and we're gonna hit start. There we go. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Carol Shaw. It's been a little while since I've used a joystick. Oh, this is oh boy. This is fantastic. If you really want to get good at Atari games, you use a joystick. That's how we did it way back when. Let's try a game I've never, ever, ever heard of before. I've never played this game before. All right, hit and start. There we go. Who wants to play Mario with a joystick? Oh, for reals. Try that again. So what's weird is the B button is on the top of the joystick, so that's something you have to get used to. And this is why I'm just going through, because I wanted to see. There we go. Watch. I'm shooting fireballs with the joystick, the top of the joystick. This is actually really fun. And look, there's also another game that I've never ever played ever before in my life. Hit the start button. Now, just to mention, the controllers work with any of these ROMs that you have on here, but they are not going to work with the paddle. So, which that's fine because there's no paddle games. I mean, other than maybe like Arcanoid. So, but that wasn't made with a paddle in mind anyways. It was made with a D-pad in mind, so we don't need to worry about that. But this is pretty cool. The only tiny thing is I set it for bezels to be on here, so because we loaded these games on here, it's not going to recognize them with the bezels. So, oh well. Can't have it all. But still, this is a really cool thing. I always die right there. Yeah, in the next video, I will set up another controller. Oh, this is going to be fun. A, B, and then C is the trigger. So A throws an apple, B is that, and then C jumps. Oh, that's fun. So you might want to, for some of them, you might want to use a different controller if possible. See, I can't even get this down. Yeah, this game was definitely not made with a controller in mind because you need the 3 buttons for Sega Genesis. But still, it's really cool to be playing this on here. It's actually very, it's very interesting. And if you're, you know, a video game enthusiast, maybe you want to super big into retro games, you want to play this with a controller, why not? Or, you know, a joystick, why not? Just because you can. And I can't make that jump, but you get the idea. It's kind of neat because if you're playing with a joystick, it kind of feels like you're playing in an arcade. It's got that arcade feeling. Hey, this is working out pretty well. Oh. Now, if you have the SD card in here, you just want to hit the home button a couple times and it'll take you back to the main menu. And then you can access all the regular Atari stuff. So what are your thoughts on that? Who's excited for this? This is something that it's very cool. I was excited that they were coming out with this, and it came with 2 joysticks. The nostalgia factor, like I said, is just amazing. And I'm super excited that there's an expansion. Obviously, they're not going to tell you that you can, hey, you can put extra stuff on here. But with the power of the internet, I have found out that yes, you can. So, like I said, I'll have a follow-up video because this is just a very rough impressions video. I just wanted to show an unboxing and to get this out and show everybody how cool this thing is. So, as always, comment below, let me know what you're thinking, and feel free to mention if you want to see specific games, see specific anything that you want to see that's playing on here. Yeah. Stay awesome, everyone, and go play some games.